I was born in Egypt, 1948. My parents were born in Egypt. My grandparents came from Turkey, and their ancestors came from Spain. At my home we spoke French, and in my mother's house I remember it was the Ladino.
Your grandfather was, you said, from Turkey.
Smyrna is the city. Both grandparents came from Smyrna. I liked Heliopolis, which was a suburb where my aunt Esther and my aunt Regine used to have an apartment there. And the weekends we used to go there, me and Michel, my brother, to spend the weekend there. So I loved it there. In 1956, October 1956, I remember we were coming home. We heard sirens, the sirens, and this is when the war was declared. This war was the war of the Suez Canal. It was against Egypt, Israel mostly, and then the British and the French were participate of the war. After this is when Nasser took power, and he was completely against the Jews. He wanted to get rid of all the Jews and all the foreigners. So we were expelled. We had to sell the apartment, we had to sell most of the furniture, and we were allowed to take very little with us. When we left Egypt, we traveled in two different ships. First we took a ship from Alexandria, and we went to France, Marseille, to visit my uncle Niso and his wife Mirabelle, and my cousin Jacques. They were in France. The name of this ship was Cabo de São Roque. Apparently it was very big, very luxurious. It was a really luxurious transatlantic, and we traveled, I think, for 2 or 3 weeks until we arrived in Rio. We came to São Paulo by bus, and I remember my uncle, Tio Alberto, receiving us at the bus station, and I remember vividly, I don't know if it's real or not, but I remember him coming up into the bus and welcoming us. He was a very nice person, him and his wife, Tia Teresa, really, really nice people, and he made us feel very comfortable and very welcome. Me and my brother Michel, as children, we were delighted because he had a beautiful house. We never lived in a house, always in apartments in Egypt. So he had